Oh, the one and only. Was she at the Super Bowl? No, she was at Dubai performing at a private event. So celebs flew in from all over the world to attend the grand opening of the one and only Sabine. We're talking Mark Ronson, Vanessa Hudgens, Idris Elba, Naomi Campbell, and so many more. But the star of the night and the big surprise was a performance by the one and only J-Lo.
Yeah, big. And she looked good. She rocketed it. She's putting energy in, yeah.
I love J-Lo. So, like, she is like the ultimate. You know, like, she's so hardworking. If you saw the Netflix documentary on her, she's an impeccable human being. And she doesn't get enough sauce, I think, that, like, so the fact that she was there and not, you know, this was Super Bowl weekend and she was doing a private gig in Dubai.
Yeah. Amazing. So that's that building case. The one central building is that largest or highest up suspension thing in the world. Like
cantilever.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
I believe they call it.
Okay, never heard of that word before.
Cantilever. We googled it.
But years ago, I interviewed the guy on Smashy Business who was building it, Alec Construction, and you know, it's just one of those other feats, right? Like, and there was a largest mapping projection for the opening of it. And the one and only is obviously an international hotel brand that's just, you know, happens to be inside this one central. So they, you know, and following on from the amazing big opening of the Atlantis Royale a year ago now, right? With Beyonce, this sort of idea of like having huge opening events, you know, obviously Atlantis back in the day, but like the one and only in one central had a big opening with J-Lo and many, you know, you listed some of the international ones, but there was also lots of regional performance, like Nancy Ajram and celebs like Hinsabri and people like that were in town as well for it. It was
true.
Yeah, no costs were spared, obviously.
No costs were spared to the tune of, and I want to compare them. So apparently, reportedly, rumor has it, J-Lo got 5 million for last night.
Yeah, the night before,
The night before. Beyonce got 24 million for the Atlantis, but in all fairness, Beyonce hadn't performed in a couple of years, and this was basically the teaser for her world tour. So
yeah,
but it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I mean, 5 million for an appearance for an opening of a hotel it's a lot, right? Like, but I think I'm not sure the duration of the set, but it did look like the Beyonce thing was a concert. And whereas this was kind of like singing inside sort of thing, like it's kind of a bit different. Like, you know, when you hear that, oh, X singer performed at a private party for a wedding of someone wealthy, right? Like you kind of hear low million fees or a few 100,000 or whatever. But then when you hear kind of like private performance things at, you know, big events, not F1, but those sort of things, the fee goes higher. But obviously 5 million is a lot of money.
The production value changes.
Yeah,
true. And the production value, but it looked like everyone had a great time.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
That would have been a nice invite to get.
It would have, yeah.